Welcome back to Gym Class Finance. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything and it definitely helps me out immensely. Today I wanted to share about what brokerages I use, what I like about them, and what I actually use them for. If you're trying to figure out which one to use and for what reason, then this is the video definitely that's going to be for you. The first two I'm going to be talking about today are really the cream of the crop.
Maybe Glenn really was getting the cream of the crop.
They are probably, the best two ways to invest in the stock market because of the variety of options as well as the low cost fees that are really involved. First, I will mention Fidelity. Fidelity is literally my favorite brokerage for the great charts available. It's easy to use and the fees are incredibly low, and some funds that I invest in are actually even free. I use Fidelity for one of our Roth IRAs. I'm probably going to be using both Roth IRAs in Fidelity soon, but I haven't really transitioned the funds over there yet. As you know, you can invest $6,000 a year per person if you meet the income threshold. So that's what we try to do, and I have one account where we invest that $6,000 into the Fidelity account, and I'll get into the other brokerage that I use for the other $6,000. All right, so that's all I have to say about Fidelity. You should definitely check them out. They are a great company to work with for your investing needs. The second favorite app or brokerage is Vanguard, and I use Vanguard for our children's 529s and saving just for our child's education. They have amazing index funds. That's what I want to focus on. Those index funds have low costs, and they also have very nice target date funds, which are great because you can set the date you plan to retire, and assets within the fund get adjusted based on when you plan on retiring. As I said before, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. I just want to kind of go over these different apps or brokerages that I use. So let's continue. And this is the other company that I use for a Roth IRA. And so that is capitalgroup.com. And I invest with those American funds within the app. And I use them for our other Roth IRA, as I have already mentioned, and I actually use their mutual funds. Now, I really like the returns with these mutual funds, which is why I'm still using them, but the fees are a little higher than what I really like or am used to. I do plan on using them for another year and kind of reassessing or kind of looking at the situation over time because I like those returns. I just don't like the fees that they're not out of line, but they're just a little higher than what I think I can get in the rest of the market. So that's where I am for retirement and 529 investing. In regards to just casual investing or using a brokerage as a savings vehicle, I primarily use Robinhood. Now, I know you may be thinking, but what about how they've received some very negative press recently with the meme stocks? And you are right, but I find this platform to be incredibly useful and really easy to use. I'm comfortable with the platform and really do like their app for the convenience it provides. Robinhood doesn't have any retirement accounts, so you can't do that, but that's not what I need it for. I use them for a house fund. So almost like an emergency fund that I can get higher returns when things need replaced or if we have house projects. I also use them for a car fund that we have. It's been a slow process, but we are saving for a car. And so I will throw money in the Robinhood and invest it for when we are ready to buy a car eventually in the future. I actually do update subscribers to that account. You can kind of take a look at my two Robinhood accounts and see what I've invested in. They're a little similar, but I do try to be transparent and share that information. So if that is interesting to you, I will put a card up above so that you can definitely stay up to date with what I'm investing in those accounts. Other than that, with casual investing, I do have a WeBull account, which I have a small amount invested in, and I have a public.com account, but I don't really have much invested in them. They are good platforms, but Robinhood sort of stole my heart early and is what I like using for my non-retirement investing. I do have links in the description for Robinhood, WeBull, and Public, so if you're interested in signing up, use my link and there may be a free stock bonus or some other perk for signing up. That's all I have for you today. If you did find value, smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram at GymClassFinance, and I'll see you in the next video.